Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. I'm bringing back the singing bowl here for this last rune reading of the year. I used to do these at the beginning of the YouTube channel, but I just haven't been including them in my videos recently. So I'm putting the $2 note, good old trusty $2 note in there as we ring the singing bowl. And as we ring the singing bowl, the $2 note in there, we're simultaneously giving gratitude towards and inviting more of that uncommon abundance back into our lives. Now, Libra, I invite you now to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, letting them rise and fall naturally, focusing on the intent of today's divinely guided rune messages. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And also, Libra, if you want more of that astrological information, it's down in the description box down below. If you want. Okay, so for the room for the energetic pass here is in Berkana. This is the Birch Goddess's room. Something you began here recently, familial style type of nurturing too, like a mother's love. This is a blessing, something you were blessed with, something you began. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But like this is the Empress card in tarot as well. This is knowing how to begin and intuitively know how to nurture all of these things, just knowing, and being as a very huge divine feminine energy creation type of energy here. So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Could be blessed or challenges with aspects of this in your energetic recent past here, Libra. Blessings, new beginnings, nurturing, right? So in your now energy is Novice. Novice is like now this, or excuse me, it's not Novice. My goodness, brain fart. This is Theresas. Theresas, like I haven't done a room reading here before. Theresas is like Thor's hammer or the thorn or the giant hill. I like to read it as Thor's hammer because the hammer, it can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. The choice is always up to you. Sometimes we have to do a lot of those all simultaneously, right? So being thorough with your work, grounded and divinely guided in the process. Remember the lines going down, lines going up right off the runes. That's very grounding and that's very divinely guided. This is like very much wanting to drive thoroughly, like dotting I's, crossing T's, getting your information, getting your mise en place, right? Your mess in place, your mental mise en place. So you can do your work thoroughly. Just for today, I will do my work thoroughly, or I will do my work diligently, like the Reiki principle says too. So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Could be needing to, with these blessings and nurturing, you're like, I think this is like a resources, a gain or a replenishing or energetic resource anyway, to where you feel like you can tackle these things. So you could do these things. So you, maybe this nurturing helped you or open your eyes to other sorts of details that you need to be aware of. So in your near future is the beautiful rune of Ansus. Ansus is nicknamed the antenna rune. It's the rune of communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work, incoming communication as well through like palindrome, spirit numbers, spirit animals, songs on the radio, conversations, things that click. But this is more indicative of being blessed with gifts, divine downloads, prophetic dream work, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, like one of your clairs. We have 6 of them. One of your clairs could be popping off, right? Deja vu, incoming networking communication, outward or inbound communication as well. Looking at how we balance and how we are with our communication as well, like our do I have an appropriate style of communication? Am I speaking true to my identity? Am I speaking true to my path? Right. So these are beautiful aspects to be looking at here in your energetic near future. In the influence of the now is the God Tyr's rune of Tiwaz. This is like that, well, it is your energy. Libra. This is very much your energy, the innate, built-in sense of justice, sticking up for others, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for what is right, what is true, what is just, right? All of that. So with that, this is showing up for that discipline work, the vector of victory. You want to be victorious. You're driven by this discipline work, right? And you're realizing that with your diligence too, you're uncovering like more ways you can be thorough, more details. Again, dotting I's, crossing T's, leaving nothing unchecked, right? Being super thorough, right? Building, destroying, or protecting very thoroughly. Yeah, okay. Beautiful, simple message there. If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. With the advice for the now, Libra, is to be your authentic self. This is Salila, the sun's rune. The sun shines on anything and anything without hesitation, reservation, or judgment. It simply shines. This is you being your authentic self. Simply shine. Simply be you. Yes, you're learning. You're being dedicated. You're doing these things. Don't be a martyr. But definitely shine and be your authentic self, blessing everybody and anything that you come across without hesitation, reservation, or judgment, embodying aspects of the sun in that way as well. Feeling very lucky, very fortunate in your natural vitality. A lot of that, just shine like the sun. Be your authentic self, Libra. Yeah, you're in your work already. You've gotten this beginning, and with this building and beginning, you're doing it thoroughly. You're showing up for this. And this is helping you to be authentic, I believe. And with that, it's like you have this beautiful inbound communication, like a confirmation, I think, in your near future. Let's get a rune for the outcome for this. All right, so now this is now these. This is now these. Sounds a lot like now this. You're going down your path, and now this log blocks your path. It's kind of like a need, constraint, or a limitation. But this is your outcome. I see those as being met. Very much balancing work here, Libra. You got very much two runes that speak to your identity as Libra. Okay, so this is having your needs, constraints, limitations met, identifying more with the difference of healthy aspects of what are my wants versus what are my needs. What are my actual boundaries versus my fears? Okay. Having those needs, constraints, limitations feel like they're being met more when you're shining your authenticity. Of course, yeah, you're not worrying about, oh, what if, who if, all that. And because of that too, you're shining. You are attracting a lot of attention, not just from someone else, but from divine as well. Like I think this is like a confirmation for you, like being rewarded or having a confirmation from divine. Okay, beautiful stuff here, Libra. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Of course, we're going to go with these handmade embossed cards for a card of clarity for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Handmade embossed cards that I got for my niece this last holiday season last year. And I thought it would be appropriate to use them this year. So we're going to get 3 cards of clarity for today's Divinely Guided Rune reading from this deck. As you see, they have very simple phrases or words on them for your divine guidance. So all this is divinely guided, Libra. Divine, please show us clearly a message of clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, make a wish, Libra. Your next card, bloom. Yes. I think this is you doing that wish fulfillment yourself also. And this is you blooming. Yeah. And also, oh yeah, shine. I can't make this stuff up. Shine, bloom, make a wish. Okay, yes. Authenticity is the key here for you as well here, Libra. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.